Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're talking about identifying a reflection. Let's get right to it. We're going to tell whether the lighter, seen this before, figure is a reflection of the darker, where this is the darker and this is the darker. All right, now that we've got that out of the way, what we're trying to do is figure out if it's a reflection. The word reflection means to flip. Think about it like a mirror. We call it our reflection for a reason. And the weird thing that happens is there is actually a center that everything is being reflected about. Think about it this way. If you hold up your right hand, your reflection looks like it's holding up your left hand. And if you hold up your left hand, your reflection looks like it's holding up its right hand. So that is flipped. But if you look, what's different about that is your face is still centered. So there's a line that everything is getting reflected about. Also, if you crinkle your nose, just wiggle one ear, the other ear looks like it's wiggling in a reflection. So what I mean by look at your face is it looks kind of normal, but your left is still your right and your right is still your left. So the line that we're actually talking about is not vertical, it's actually horizontal. So what we're looking at here is if this was the line in which everything gets reflected, it's a line of reflection. What we can do is we can sit here and say a couple of things. Number one, can there be a line where all points on the object are equidistant to its reflected point on its image? Okay, fancy terminology out of the way. What we're talking about is whenever you hit that midline, or that line that's in between them, is this distance the same as that one? And if you pick any point on the shape, so notice how there's 4 points or 4 vertices on this shape, those should be the same. And then if I drew a line here, this is the third side. And if I drew a line here, that's the fourth side. And if that is true, then it is a reflection. So here it is yes. Now, another way to kind of think about it, if you have a mirror, you might even be able to take your phone and do this because it mirrors. If you can put the mirror down and then hold it up to where you can see the other one, and it looks like the same image on both, down here on the paper and on the mirror, then it is a reflection. Okay, can we do that here? Well, I can draw a line for these 2 points and these 2 points like this, sure. And that would make those about center. The problem is it doesn't make these center, because if you notice, this point to this point, this is not the same as that. So this is not, or no, it is not a reflection. So think about you're looking in a mirror. If you have to see if it is reflective, you can at home, obviously not in class, at home you can get a small mirror, compact mirror or something, and hold it up about halfway between the two to where it's laying on there, and then start lifting it up until you can see both the mirror and the image at once. So you might have to lean forward a bit. And when you do that, if they look identical, if they look the same, then this is a reflection of the top. Or better yet, I guess you could lay it here, hold it up here, and look forward and see if this was the image of that one. It just depends on how you want to look at it, because if one's an image of the other, then the other is the image of the first. I know, confusing, Mr. Spieth. Now pause the video and copy what is on your screen into your notebook. Now that you're back, anytime you have to rewatch the video for clarity or to remember something, you need to write what you picked up into your notes. Use arrows, circles, shapes, whatever else you need to, but add it to your notes to make them yours. Lastly, ladies and gentlemen, always remember that you're in school, and when you're learning, it's all about understanding the process, never just about the answer. We'll see you tomorrow.